Alright.
And you got a bonfire.
Yeah. Well, you need a bonfire. There's no other way out of here.
No, I mean... Oh, okay, I see.
Because we dropped in, and the coffin we teleported in here back when we were in the catacombs is gone.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so, where...
Where what?
Oh, I need to reload the zone, because I did it in one life. Paladin Leroy's corpse that has his burner.
Oh, okay.
So his shield is like the grass crest shield, but instead of recovering stamina, it's HP.
Uh-huh.
But it is so... Yeah, his body would be right here.
Okay.
It is so slow that it is not worth it.
Okay.
Basically, in Demon Souls, the health regen builds were so ludicrously overpowered.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh my god, it was... Oh, I get 2 levels. Neat. Yeah, we'll do a little more dex. It was so ludicrously overpowered that there was just... yeah.
There was just what?
You could recover, like, 50% of your health per second. It was absurd.
Damn.
You were borderline unkillable if you went full health recovery build.
So they went the complete opposite direction with health regen in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I think was the correct choice. Alright. So yeah, you don't need the serpents.
Okay.
You just drop. Just the raw Estus down here. Like, the drop is so far, you fucking piss yourself so hard you break your wall. Alright. And now, we get another handy-dandy Berserk reference.
Okay.
Alright.
Is it a big sword?
No, it's one of the saddest scenes in Berserk. Redone here to much weaker effect. So each of the Lord Souls you find have a different descriptor, just like the different Firekeeper Souls.
Okay.
They give you a little more lore on the different bosses, but we're not reading item descriptions this playthrough.
Yeah.
I love that effect where you get to see, like, shadows of yourself in the reflection.
Yeah.
But yeah, we open up this final door. And... like, this room is the Berserk reference.
Okay.
With these ghosts.
Okay.
So, a lot of people had all sorts of theories like, what is up with these ghost knights? What does it mean? What does it mean? And the answer is Miyazaki really likes Berserk.
Okay.
Right after the eclipse, where, spoilers, all of Guts' friends die, his dream sequence as he's recovering is this pure white plain, and watching all of his friends march on without him.
Oh.
But this is the kiln.
Okay.
This is the final zone in the game. And it's so fucking cool! Look at this!
That is pretty rad.
It's like the first flame was so intense it glassed everything when Gwen rekindled it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this right here is a final lead up to a boss arena. Like, you got the boss arena framed right there. You got this cool ass shit everywhere. Mm-hmm. What do you get in Dark Souls 2? Oh, it's a cave. What's the kiln look like? It's this fucking cylinder where you can see the tiling on the texture pattern.
Yeah.
Alright, and here we have Black Knights, and here they spawn infinitely.
Uh-huh.
So, if you want the Black Knight shit, this is where you grind for.
Right.
They're also way tougher than the Black Knights you find outside.
Is it even worth getting the Black Knight shit at this point in the game?
It's for New Game Plus.
Oh, okay.
Nope, there's the Black Knight sword. Also, all the Black Knight items have a unique moveset.
Okay. Yeah, what I mean is the equipment actually good?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially for PvP.
Okay.
Like, all of them have weird timing compared to normal weapons, because they're so fucking big and heavy. Mm-hmm. And they all have crazy good damage. So, yeah, they're all good weapons.
Okay. And I take it the drop rates are decent-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Black Knights are weird enemies because you're guaranteed an item every time you kill one.
Oh,
Ow.
It just depends on what the item is.
Yeah.
And that's what causes speedrunners to reset. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, you're dead now.
Yay! Backstab that motherfucker.
That's all. See, red Titanite. You also get upgrade materials, so if you need chunks, this is another good place to farm for.
Okay.
Because I'm not trying because it has been a long time since I parried, so...
Yeah.
But
if you get good at parrying, it'll go fast.
Yeah. Like, when I was at the top of my game parrying, these guys are fucking jokes.
Okay.
Because all the Black Knights you can parry.
Yeah.
Some of them look like you shouldn't be able to, like the axe wielders, but you can.
Huh.
You can get the Black Knight armor here, too.
Makes sense.
Yep. This guy up ahead is the only real threat because you're fighting him on these narrow...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Black Knight armor. There, are you aggroing? Yes, you are. So we're going to lead you back to where I can fucking maneuver. Because I'm not going to try to parry you because you do crazy knockback. And I want this to be one and done. Because we saved Solaire, we can summon him to fight, and that makes the Gwen fight this fucking joke.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that was necessary, but not what I wanted. Alright, come on. Okay. I will happily accept your offered buttocks. There we go. Good old Alolando colonoscopy exam. And another sword.
Sword.
I think we have another 2 Black Knights to deal with, and then that's the zone.
Okay.
The kill in the first one's a really short zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a spiral stair leading into the final boss arena, and then that's the game.
Okay. Can you just run past the other Black Knights?
You can run past all of them except... Well, you can run past even the one here, but it's tricky.
Right.
So I would rather just deal with it.
Yeah.
The ones on the stairs here are pretty easy. They're the axe and the halberd.
Uh-huh.
And you summon Solaire before you even get to them.
Oh, okay.
So there he is. There's Knight Solaire.
Hooray.
Alright. Oh, I just realized how low Vest is. I'm gonna put some... Don't need that. Put some humanity on my wheel just in case.
Okay.
Knight Solaire summon. This is also where, like, the biggest PvP cunts live.
Uh-huh.
Because they're like, I'm gonna be the final gatekeeper. You have to beat me if you want to beat the game.
That's obnoxious.
I feel like the mindset of those is what drives me the nuts, is because, like, the fucking hubris of them.
Uh-huh.
Like, I am the gatekeeper of the game. I'm the one who determines who is worthy to beat the game or not.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not
like
your job.
If you got to this point, you're worthy to beat the fucking game.
Yeah.
You've weathered all the other bullshit.
Yeah. Now, some of them have the mindset of, I want to fight badasses, and if they're here, then they know what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, I can understand that.
But the flaw in that mindset is, these people are optimized for PvE, which is very different from optimizing for PvP.
Also true.
Alright, there we go. Okay. And here it is, the final boss. So...
That's a big fucking fog door.
Yeah. So the thing of it is, throughout the game, no one has told you that Gwen has hollowed out.
Uh-huh.
So, when you get to him...
Wow, not even a cutscene.
Nope, he's just there.
Huh.
And the boss music is sad.
Yeah.
It's like, you're expecting this great god, and you have this.
Uh-huh. Oh, and he has, like...
He's a joke.
No. Yeah.
He's got this, which hurts. But not that much. He's not Manus.
You've encountered worse.
Yep. Now that move he did has ludicrous trapping. You can dodge him entirely, and sometimes he'll spin around and hit you anyway.
Damn.
Oh, right. Okay, that does not have AoE, but yeah.
Okay.
He's a joke, and he's even more pathetic if you parry him, because he is parryable.
Right. One of the very few bosses in the game that is, I guess.
Yep. And he staggers. Really easy.
Damn.
I'm gonna back off and heal.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, but that's the fight.
Wow.
He doesn't have a second mode. He doesn't have a second form.
Yeah.
He doesn't get stronger.
A lot of games can be criticized for having anticlimactic final bosses. This one makes sense.
Yeah, no, this is... Like... Gwen and King Vendrick, they do the same trick twice in a row. Mm-hmm. I actually like the Vendrick reveal better than the Gwen reveal. Because it's the halfway point, not the end. Bye, Solaire. But yeah, so... That's Dark Souls.
Uh-huh.
we are now locked in. We just now have to choose our ending.
Right.
We can leave and get the dark ending. Or we can sit at the bonfire and get the good ending.
Interesting. And I could see why it would be easy to miss the dark ending.
Yeah. What's nuts is people can get it by accident. Like, oh, if I sit here, then my game is going to progress. There's some other stuff I need to do. I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we are locked. We are just choosing our ending now.
Huh.
And if we notice, the reflection on our armor has changed. So the lighting in the room.
Yeah.
Which is neat. So the dark... I'm going to get the dark ending because the light ending is really boring to watch.
Right.
The light ending is I touch the bonfire, but instead of the bonfire lighting, I light. And then I just sit down as normal, just on fire.
Okay.
And the fire spreads, and then it goes to cutscene. I like the fire ending better for its thematics of, like, you're perpetuating this, and it's this feeling of hope. The dark ending is a lot more interesting to watch. And the dark endings in all three games lead to much more interesting questions.
Right.
The other thing about the dark ending is it has some really big implications just in what we're about to see.
Bless thy safe return.
Koth and
Fraft serve your highness.
yeah, they're not the only ones.
We are here
There's a bunch
to
of these
serve
fuckers.
your highness.
So, dark ending in Dark 1, you let the fire die, you now have dominion over these fucks.
Cast upon the world.
And it's like, yeah, I'm a fucking badass.
Our Lord hath returned.
Dark 2... Dark 2, the dark ending, more implies... why the hell do I have that achievement? I already got this ending.
I don't know.
Anyway, the Dark 2 ending implies not you're letting the fire die, but you're trying to find a cure.
A workaround.
Yeah, you're trying to find a way to break the cycle.
Okay.
Dark 3 has 4 endings. 3 of them dark. There's the ending where you let the fire die, and it's just you and the firekeeper sit there and watch the fire die, and then it's in dark and you hear her voice. The other ending is you let the fire die and you kill her, and you steal the last ember, and you're just kind of sitting there staring at it like a fucking idiot.
Okay.
And it's like, oh yeah, the undead always are attracted to the flame. And the weird ending that takes some doing, it's like the Saving the Solaire quest line, but you get a different ending for it. You absorb the fire into yourself, and the world breaks.
Okay.
Like, there's an eclipse, and the sun is melting, and all this other stuff. But after you do that, like, the eclipse turns from red to silver. Everything's now in twilight, not in light, not in dark. And then you turn around, there's a bunch of people kneeling to you at part of the ending.
Oh, okay.
And the light ending in all 3 games is more or less the same. You just set your dumbass on fire.
Right, right.
And Dark 1 and Demons both immediately kicks you into New Game Plus. Like, the second these credits ends, it goes into the opening cutscene for the game, and then you're in New Game Plus.
Okay.
Dark 2 and 3 have it so once you beat the final boss, if you go to the bonfire, you may then choose to go into New Game Plus. Now, a lot of people will think, hey, that's like how they used to do it and then they changed it. But then even though Bloodborne came out after Dark 2, Bloodborne has the same methodology. And some will say, but they were developed in tandem. Dark 2 and Bloodborne were in development at the same time. Yeah, there was a 6-month gap between Bloodborne and Dark 2. That is a very easy thing to change.
Yeah.
You're not even changing cutscenes and shit. You're changing a flag trigger.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're adding a line to a menu. It's not that hard to do. And even if they were developed in tandem, they could have seen it and be like, oh, hey, that will give players more options. No, if you go deal with the final boss, which makes DLC, when those games came out, kind of a bitch. Not Bloodborne. Demons never got DLC, so that wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
But Dark 1 and Bloodborne both got DLC, where the hardest fights in the game are. If you're the kind of person that went and ran through and beat it on your first run, that means you need to start a whole new game to get to those bosses on normal difficulty.
Right.
Or fight them raw in New Game Plus difficulty.
Yeah.
And you've seen the Bloodborne DLC bosses. Those guys don't fuck around.
Yeah, they're no joke.
But yeah, that's Dark 1.
Okay.
We have at least seen every boss fight. We didn't go deal with it.
Yep. Are we planning on doing more Dark stuff?
Maybe in the future. We're definitely taking a break because these are long playthroughs.
Yeah. It's like why we're not going to do Breath of Fire 3 and 4 for a while.
But yeah, I would love to do a Dark 2 or Dark 3 co-op with you.
Yeah.
And I be your helper Phantom.
Oh, God.
And like drag you through those. Because you have Dark 2.
Yeah.
I gave you Dark 2.
Yeah.
And I forget, did I give you Dark 3 or do I still have the code for Dark 3?
I don't have it. So.
Okay. I have another code from Dark 3 because Dark 2 and 3 were Humble Monthly games.
Yeah.
So we can do that. We are not doing that right now, but we can do that.
I'm not sure I'd want to do it on the channel.
Maybe not, maybe not. And if we do the channel, we're not going to do a full playthrough where you're seeing every second of it.
Yeah.
We might do highlights and shit. And edit that the fuck down. Because first time through a Dark Souls game, you are going to beat your head against a brick wall.
Yeah, well, that's why I quit for a while. I
Yeah.
just got sick of it, and I had other games I could play.
Yeah,
so
and
did.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I started the Souls games with Dark 2, the only reason I persisted through it is because I was working with Tom and we were carpooling together.
Yeah.
And every day he would be telling me something awesome he found in Dark Souls.
Yes,
I'm like,
indeed.
I want to see this.
Yeah.
The dark
So I go and I
side
power through and I
brands
beat
the
my
undead.
head against that brick wall.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is so frustrating. He's like, just go through it, just go through it.
And
It's
in
almost
this
like an
land,
exercise routine. When you first start, it sucks, but you just need to get over that initial hump.
The
Right.
undead are corralled.
I'm not
in
gonna
the
lie.
I
light
might
of
have a
night.
different experience than you, though, because, like, these games are so ubiquitous, and you talk about them so
Where
often
they are
Yes.
that I
locked
know
away
everything there is to know
to
about
await
them.
Yeah,
the end
yeah.
of the
Most of
world.
my "oh really" in this playthrough has just been, oh, I am a surrogate for the audience because I've heard this before and I want to show interest.
Yeah,
This
that's the trouble is
your
now
fate.
they're so mainstream, so a lot of the exploration is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the ratty.
Yeah, it's no longer the 1980s Legend of Zelda 1 situation where people just talk to each other about this cool shit they found.
The furry saved the world, and then they locked him away for being gross.
Oh no.
Close up on my neck.
I'm glad he still has the creepy dragon head.
Oh yeah, I was afraid they were gonna take that off.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love how in the cutscene it's still on his butt.
Yup.
It's like, oh good, the fart gas.
Yeah.
And gotta go plug this key from this guy's rectum.
Yup.
But they moved it. In the original, it was right center mass, which made it look like it was coming out of his ass. But they moved it.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things they changed. Alright.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Dark Souls. And it's just
Dark
this never-ending cycle. And we're gonna
Regardless
end.
of whether you kindle the flame or not.
Yep.
There's that spider.
Spider!
Fuck you, spider.
Alright. Bye, Spider! Oh, well, I hope you all enjoyed me incompetently playing this game you've all now seen a million times before. Enjoy!
Goodbye.
Alright.